So, you want to learn about RESHALA, the deal maker, the SCAV boss of customs. Well, in this video, I'll be telling you all about him, his followers, and how to kill him. Alright, let's hop right into it. So, starting off with RESHALA, he doesn't wear armor, but he has a higher health pool than PMCs and SCAVs, as seen on screen. He's not as intense as the other bosses in Escape from Tarkov, but he's still worthy of any PMC's respect. He has unique pockets, as he has 4 double slots and 2 single slots because he doesn't wear armor, no rig, and RESHALA has a 35% chance to spawn in customs. Accompanying RESHALA are 4 heavily armored raiders. These raiders are very aggressive and act as bodyguards for RESHALA. These raiders do wear backpacks, armor, and helmets, as I'll touch on later, and have unique health pools of their own as seen on screen. RESHALA and his followers have equal chance to spawn at either new gas station or dorms within customs, as seen by this map from the wiki. It's worthy to note RESHALA loves to hide in the gas station and especially in the random rooms along the dorm's long hallways, so clear your corners. On screen is RESHALA's loot pools. As you can see, he has the chance to possess the golden TT pistol and even labs cards and bitcoins. Moving to the followers' loot pools, the weaponry is extended with modded AKs and the potential for high-level armor and helmets, such as Altons and even Zabralos. In addition to this, they carry the same MBSS backpack as RESHALA and carry water, IFAKs, morphines, and rubles. Okay, now that I've taught you everything you need to know about RESHALA, I'm going to provide commentary over 2 offline raids I ran, one at New Gas Station and one at Dorms, both successful in killing RESHALA, just to be the icing on the cake to make sure you guys leave this video confident you can kill RESHALA. So, walking up on the gas station here, we had just checked Dorms, so I knew it was either gas station or nothing. And we start getting shot at here, hearing grenades go off. That means it is going to be SCAV boss. So I'm throwing grenades back, not so much to affect them, but to get them to react, because it's very good intel throwing grenades at SCAV boss, or at RESHALA and his goons. Another thing to note is they're going to group up often. So you'll see here, I'm trying to catch them in a group as I'm peeking here. I'm going to see one, and then I hear another one to my left, so I'm going to back up. I'm always repositioning. Repositioning is key. Throwing more nades, getting intel, getting them to run. Throwing nades whacks them out. They sprint around, make much noise. I see a first guy. Running out of ammo in that first mag. I'm going to be re-peeking here. That's going to be first goon down. Make sure to count the bodyguards and then RESHALA as well. You should have 5 total. Second guy stands right there for me. I make sure I've dropped him. Now I know there's some still in the gas station, so I'm going to be repositioning again. Remember, always repositioning, always throwing grenades for intel. See, repositioning. I see 2 more of the goons there. They're throwing nades. I see another one there. Just always getting intel. So I'm actually going to run around. This is the rotation I like to do. You peek through the forest first. You get a couple picks on RESHALA and his bodyguards. And then I rotate all the way around the back of New Gas Station into the gas station. Throwing a nade to hear him. They always yell at the grenade. And so I know there's a guy close. I find him. I'm going to spray 2 of them down there. Grenades are always intel. RESHALA always likes to hide. He's usually going to be your last one because he's always crouched somewhere. I'm jiggle peeking here. Slowly clearing every nook and cranny for RESHALA. He spooks me there. He's actually, I found out he's behind the medical, so then I just pre-fire this, and I put him down. RESHALA is sneaky, but without that armor, he can't take a lot of hits. And so after I'm done fighting RESHALA, I always like to count my goons, and then loot them, of course. So we've got 1, 2, RESHALA, These are his pockets. I see the third man. And then looking for number 4, and there he is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and RESHALA. And that's how you take him down a gas station. Okay, so we hopped in another raid, and we are making our way to 3-story dorms to check for RESHALA. So you're going to open this door, you can jiggle peek. Not even going to have to jiggle peek. 2 of his goons, 2 of his bodyguards come and rushing me right away. So putting the spray down on them pretty easily. And you also really got to be careful of regular scavs. See, that guy sneaks around the corner. That's not, he doesn't have anything to do with RESHALA. He's just a regular scav. But here I go, gonna reposition. I'm gonna run to the 2nd story here, throwing a grenade to listen. And that's a lot of shouting, so I know they're pretty close to that far side now. So I figure I can approach this pretty safely. I know I didn't hear any from the nades. So after that nade, I know for sure they're all on the far end of dorms at this point. So I can start pushing pretty aggressively with the knowledge I have. Constantly throwing nades, getting them to run around. See, I'm luring out another shot. Nothing to do with RESHALA, but just getting that guy, that potential threat out of the way. The problem with clearing dorms is RESHALA's always hiding in one of these rooms. Like almost every time RESHALA's going to be hiding. So just keep jiggle peeking, throwing nades, playing it safe. Waiting for them to come to you, that's another big thing, especially those regular scavs, because they can ruin your day, especially when you're trying to fight RESHALA. Killing another scav there, and now to search for RESHALA. Jiggle peeking all those rooms, making sure RESHALA isn't in them before I long peek them. I'm running low on grenades, and I know these scavs usually carry grenades, so I'm going to see what they have. Every one of those flashbangs, a little bit of intel. See, I hear him shout. I know they're not anywhere near me. So I'm going to go ahead and clear down that way. I found out it wasn't RESHALA or his goons, but another scav down. One thing to note is the bodyguards really like to group up in dorms. So if you open that door and you can get the spray down on them, down that hallway, you do it. So now I know 1st floor is pretty much perfectly clear. Throwing that grenade, nobody freaks out. I know it's clear, so I'm going to use that for my rotation up to the 3rd story. So now I know pretty much everything's clear except for the 3rd floor. So I know they've got to be in one of these rooms since they're not in the hallway. And they're being quiet. If I had another nade, I'd throw it here. But I find RESHALA. I see his gun sticking out. Turns out to be the rest of the goons. I reload my mag. I ran out of ammo. And I'm going to just lean and pre-fire this. And that's going to be 4 goons and RESHALA down. And so always going through, looting and checking. So I'll be doing that after I met up. Walking through. You've got your 1st goon. Here's scav. If you ever hear a scav while you're looting, hop out of the looting. 2nd goon here. Don't risk looting over a scav like that with a damn pistol. Lost RESHALA for the moment. And I find him. So that's 2 goons in RESHALA. And I remembered I had 2 dead at the bottom floor. So I'm going to go check them, loot them up. Your 3rd goon. And then here's number 4. And then you're ready to extract on out of there with all those. So this is the end of the video. I just want to thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, comment. If you liked the video or learned something new, like the video. And I would always appreciate it if you subscribed. And peace.